Good morning. My eyes are red. Oh my god, it's been crazy. I really want to answer that question because it was genuine. Like, Georgina, how did you get here? Now, one thing, fine, you're being set apart, but you don't know you're being set apart. All you know is freaking loneliness.
Things seem to be going south for blogger turned spiritualist Mark Christian. For those who might not know him, Mark first gained popularity for his explosive exposés on social media, Instagram to be precise. His tea was always hot, intriguing, and sometimes very shady, though many noted that quite often his tea lacked receipts. But lately, the tea has been drying up, and instead of gossip, Mark has rebranded himself into something else entirely, a spiritual guru of sorts. Now, we are in an era where New Age practices like astrology, remote viewing, past life readings, and reincarnation are becoming a bit more accepted, especially on social media. And these are exactly the topics Mark Christian would discuss on his page. Yoga aside, Mark went as far as claiming he could see aspects of celebrities' lives they themselves didn't know about just by remote viewing. One of his most controversial moments was when he told Nurse Judy that her late mother would be reincarnated and that she was speaking through him as Judy and her siblings listened. Nurse Judy is what I'll talk about kesho, which is channeling. Her mother talked to her and her siblings, and I was the conduit. She wanted them to know she's okay, she is happy, she is grateful, and that she will reincarnate among them soon because they got unfinished business. But then, the dark side of this spiritual journey began to show. Friends and followers started noticing that Mark was allegedly using confidential things people told him in private and turning them into tea for his page. One victim of this was comedian Chebet Rono. Mark and Rono were once friends, but things turned ugly when he posted about one of her most vulnerable moments, claiming she had been beaten up by friends, saying he was speaking up for her. Rono has now called him out, accusing him of preying on celebrities just so he can later post their business as gossip. She wrote, "This fake Githeri guru goes to influencers' DMs, preying on them during their low moments, claiming to see past lives and know them entirely through meditation and his spirit guides, only to extract information for his page views and numbers while being highly chaotic and misogynistic." To which Mark responded, "So Rono akiwambia upuzi, tell her you're being taught for free on my stories by me. You will all learn here and learn as a group na mtashika na mfundishane, and that's how it shall spread." And it doesn't stop there. Actor and content creator Daddy Mato also blamed Mark for his marriage troubles. According to Mato, Mark told his wife she would be a free woman someday, and well, she eventually left. The most explosive allegations, however, came from actress Georgina Mbira, who was close friends with Mark. During her divorce, Georgina went to Mark for what she believed would be a healing session. She says it involved a trance state after taking shrooms, but what she didn't know was that Mark was allegedly recording the entire process. Georgina claims this wasn't just healing, it was some kind of ritual to steal her star, yani kuiba nyota yake.
What is mine? I return what is not!
Yes. Let it all go, baby. Let it all go.
I receive what is mine!
Yes.
And I return what is not!
She also says Mark kept trying to get her to talk about political protests and the deaths that happened, almost as if he was pushing her to say something specific. One thing that made her uneasy, Mark and another woman allegedly insisted on covering her with a blanket during the session. Regina says her intuition told her not to go along with whatever they wanted. And then the most disturbing part, Georgina alleges that at one point she woke up to find Mark pleasuring himself beside her. She has since denounced him entirely, calling on fans to stay away and pray for God to remove any negative energy or items they may have acquired from him.
I mean, in hindsight, I see why it had to happen, how it happened. You know, God searched and be like, yeah, I think she's the right person to do this job. Thanks for the vote of confidence, by the way, but Kilio machozi. Babos. I just, it was a lot.
Georgina's revelations seem to have given Rono the courage to speak up too. She has since nicknamed him the fake Githeri guru and revealed that he once told her she was a one-legged soldier in a past life, which is why maybe she apparently deals with a lot in this life. As for Nurse Judy, her experience is a bit different but still controversial. Mark once told her that her late mother was speaking through him, urging her to cut off a relative she was financially supporting. Exhausted at the time, Judy says she believed him and actually followed that advice. She describes him as having a way of speaking to you that makes you feel understood, but admits his advice often leans towards leaving situations or people rather than working things out. Recently, she also called him out for how he spoke about Terence and his wife after they lost their baby, accusing him of lacking empathy and using very vulgar insults when addressing people on his page. After facing massive backlash from Georgina, Rono, and Judy, Mark deactivated his social media account, claiming that Daddy Mato was threatening him and blaming him for his marriage collapse. But before logging off, he was allegedly urging his followers on WhatsApp to send him receipts of Georgina's rants so he could sue for defamation. He reportedly also plans to countersue Rono. So, is Mark Christian an occult leader in the making or just a new age practitioner with questionable ethics? As for me, I'll say this: I've always found him a little too vulgar when tearing down celebs. Being shady for entertainment is one thing, but outright insulting people and exposing your friends' deepest secrets in the name of helping them speak up, that's a no from me. What do you think about blogger turned spiritualist Mark Christian? Is this spiritual work gone wrong? If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time with more hot tea.
And this is not to blame the people that I'm talking about. Like, in hindsight, I realized everybody was just a pawn on the chessboard. I get it. But before you come and finally say in hindsight, you're in the middle of it. You're in the middle of all of that. You're the one in the middle of all of that. God, and the people that represent Christ, some of you are let down.